My beloved child, today, on this very 4th of December, I am drawing you close to my heart, and I am speaking to you in a way that your soul cannot ignore. You have scrolled, you have searched, you have wandered through many voices, but right now it is not an accident that your eyes are here. I have sent my angel, my faithful warrior Michael, to stand beside you, to touch your spirit gently and firmly at the same time, and to whisper, "Open this now. Do not delay." This is not to frighten you, but to comfort you. This is not to control you, but to free you. This is my love, arriving at the exact moment your heart needs it most, even if you feel confused, even if you feel tired, even if you feel like nothing ever changes. Listen carefully, my child. You feel like time has been running out in your life. You look at the clock, you look at the days, you look at the months, and somewhere inside you, you keep telling yourself, "It's too late, I missed it, nothing is going to happen for me." But I am the one who made time. I am the one who can step into a single hour, a single moment, and shift the direction of your entire life. When my angel says to you, "There are 2 hours left," know that my words are not to panic you, but to remind you that you are entering a window of grace where your mindset, your decisions, your faith, and your openness can align with my goodness in a powerful way. You stand in front of a door right now. Even if you cannot see it with your physical eyes. This message is me placing the key right in your hands. I know that there are parts of your story that you do not talk about. Parts of your heart that you keep hidden because you are afraid people will not understand the depth of what you felt. You carry things that have no words. You carry tears that no one has seen. There were nights when you spoke to me quietly and said, "God, if you are really there, show me. I'm tired. I feel alone. I feel like I'm shouting into a silent universe." My child, I heard every word. I saw every tear. No syllable of your pain was invisible to me. I watched you hold yourself together when you wanted to collapse. I watched you smile so others wouldn't worry. I watched you forgive people who never apologized. I watched you keep calm on the outside while storms raged inside. And through all of that, I never left your side. Archangel Michael stands beside you now as a sign that heaven has not been ignoring you. He is my warrior of protection and my messenger of urgency, not because danger is swallowing you, but because my blessings are drawing nearer and I do not want you to sleepwalk through this season. When he says, "I order you to open this now," it is not a harsh command, it is a loving insistence, like a parent saying to a child, "Please, listen to me. This is important for you. Don't miss this moment." You have missed opportunities before because fear was louder than faith. You have delayed actions because doubt wrapped itself around your hands like chains. You have been convinced that maybe you don't deserve good news, that maybe joy is for other people, that maybe favor is for those with better stories, better faces, better resources. But I, your God, am telling you now, you are not disqualified from my goodness. There is a good news that is already forming around you. You cannot yet see all the details, but I can. I have gone ahead of you. I am softening hearts in places where your name will be mentioned. I am preparing conversations that will honor you and not harm you. I am arranging outcomes that will surprise you because you did not know I was working behind the scenes. You felt forgotten in the background, but I was building something that required time, patience, and unseen foundations. Just as a seed spends time in the dark earth before it breaks through the soil, you have been in a hidden season. But hidden does not mean abandoned. Hidden often means protected. Hidden often means being prepared away from the eyes of those who would crush fragile beginnings. There were situations that didn't work out for you, and you were angry with me. In those moments you wanted to shout, "Why, God? Why would you let this slip through my hands?" But listen to me now with a calm heart. Some things did not work out because I heard conversations you did not hear. I saw betrayals you could not see. I saw traps inside what you thought was a blessing. I saw the weight behind what looked shiny on the outside. There were doors I kept closed because on the other side, your heart would have been broken in ways there was no need for. I saw what that relationship would have turned into. I saw what that financial decision would have cost you. I saw how that opportunity would have drained the life out of your joy. My no in your past was often my protection, not my rejection. Understand this deeply, my child. I am not against you. I am not punishing you by delaying what you desire. I am shaping you, healing you, and positioning you so that when the good news reaches your life, you will be ready to carry it. There is a good news coming that will not be a temporary high followed by a deep crash. It will be a stable step into a better season. It may be a breakthrough in your financial situation, a release from suffocating pressure, a favor that comes through a person you did not expect, or a path that suddenly becomes clear where you only saw walls before. It may be healing in your emotions, clarity in your mind, or peace in your home. It may even be a small thing on the outside that feels massive on the inside, like one honest conversation that changes the atmosphere of your heart. Whatever it looks like, trust this, it will be right for you, when my angel says, "Do not tell anyone, this is only for you, understand the heart behind it." Some things I share with you begin as private deposits in your spirit, not because you must live in secrecy, but because your soul needs a safe place to grow before you expose your new hope to others. There are people in your life who do not understand your journey, and if you share every delicate seed too early, their words can trample what is just beginning to sprout. So take this message as an intimate conversation between us. You are always free to seek help, to lean on those you trust, to talk with those who care about your well-being. but guard the core of your hope. Protect the tender light inside you. Not everyone deserves access to your deepest dreams. Not everyone has the heart to handle your sensitivity with care. I do, and I am teaching you to care for your own heart with me. You have been feeling a mixture of faith and fear. One moment you feel a surge of hope that something good is about to happen, and the next moment your mind drags you back into memories of disappointment. You stand between maybe this time will be different and it always ends the same way. But I am speaking over you now. You will not always relive the same painful pattern. You are not trapped in a loop of sorrow. You are learning, growing, and transforming, even when it feels slow. Every tear has watered the soil of your destiny. Every time you got back up after being knocked down, the heavens noticed. Every small decision to keep going, to be kind, to do the right thing when no one was watching, has been recorded in my heart. I am a God who sees in secret and rewards in ways you could not design on your own. Today, I am calling you to a quiet but powerful shift. In these 2 hours of grace, whether literal or symbolic, I want you to do 3 things in your heart. First, release the tight grip of anxiety. You have been holding your future with clenched fists, as if you could control every outcome by worrying. But worry has never built a bridge for you. Worry has never opened a door. Worry has only drained your strength. I am not telling you to ignore your responsibilities. I am asking you to let me stand beside you in them. Talk to me about what scares you. Tell me what keeps you awake at night. Spill the fears you try to hide from everyone else. I can handle it. I am not shocked by your doubts. I am not angry at your questions. I am your Father, and I am here. Second, forgive yourself for the mistakes of your past. You have been carrying guilt like heavy stones in your pockets. You replay moments where you chose wrong, spoke harshly, trusted the wrong people, or stayed where you should have left. You punish yourself silently, telling yourself that maybe you deserve less because of what you did or what you tolerated. But my child, if you could see how I look at you, you would drop those stones immediately. I do not see you as a list of mistakes. I see you as someone who has fought through so much and still has the capacity to love, to feel, to care, to hope. I see you as someone who has an incredible capacity to rise. I see you washed by my mercy, not stuck in your failures. Let my forgiveness be real for you. Let it reach your own opinion of yourself. Third, open your spirit to receive. You have prayed for blessings, but deep inside, there is a part of you that feels unworthy to receive them. So when good things approach, you sometimes reject them, sabotage them, doubt them, or suspect them. You walk around waiting for the good to crumble because you expect disappointment to arrive on schedule. I am rewriting that narrative in you. The good news I am preparing for you is not a trick. It is not a trap. I am not dangling hope in front of you just to snatch it away. I am a faithful God. When I say I am bringing good into your life, it is because I have already begun the process. There are people right now who are being stirred in their spirit about you. Some will be moved to help you. Some will be moved to apologize. Some will be moved to reconnect in a healthier, more honest way. Some will be moved to step back so that you can finally breathe. All of this is part of the rearranging I am doing around you. I am not only working in your heart, I am working in the hearts of others who intersect with your destiny. You do not have to chase, beg, or force what is meant for you. What is truly aligned with my purpose will not need manipulation to stay. I will anchor the right people, the right opportunities, the right paths into your life at the right time. You have felt watched, judged, misunderstood, and underestimated. And yet, even in the shadows of misjudgment, you kept a softness in your heart. You did not become as hard as what hurt you. That matters to me. When others saw nothing special in you, I saw a soul who kept loving in spite of pain, a soul who kept believing there must be something more. You thought heaven was silent, but heaven has been leaning toward you. My angels have been walking with you through streets, rooms, buses, trains, quiet nights, and busy days. Even when you felt completely alone, invisible to the world, you were never invisible to me. Now, my child, let me speak into your future. The days ahead will not be perfect, but they will not be as heavy as the ones behind you. I am bringing you into a season where your spirit will start to breathe again. Some of the pressure you have been feeling, that endless weight on your chest, will begin to lift. You will start to notice small signs of change, a message at the right time, an unexpected encouragement. A provision that arrives just as you need it, a moment of laughter where recently there was only tension. Do not dismiss these as coincidences. They are my fingerprints. They are the first drops before the rain. The good news is not just an event, it is a flow. It will move through different areas of your life. In your mind, you will notice new thoughts rising up, thoughts of possibility, of hope, of creativity, of courage. In your emotions, you will feel pockets of peace where there used to be only storms. In your environment, certain doors will open while others close, and though some closures may sting at first, you will later see that they cleared space for something better. Trust this process. Trust me. I am not improvising with your life, I am unfolding a design that takes into account every wound, every choice, every delay, and every desire within you. When you feel the urge to minimize yourself, to shrink, to hide your gifts or your voice, remember this message. Remember that I, the one who created you, am not asking you to disappear. I am asking you to stand gently but firmly in who you are becoming. You do not need to be loud to be powerful. You do not need to be perfect to be chosen. You do not need to have everything figured out to move forward. Take one step at a time with me. Take one brave decision at a time. Let today be the day you decide to stop agreeing with the lie that your life will never change. I want you to know something very important. I am deeply moved by the way you have loved others. There were times you helped people when you had little yourself. Times you encouraged someone while privately you were exhausted. Times you checked on others even when no one checked on you. Times you forgave again instead of retaliating. None of that was pointless. None of that was wasted. In a world that can be cold, you chose warmth. In a world that can be cruel, you chose compassion. I honor that in you. I am a just God, and I do not allow such seeds of kindness to remain fruitless forever. There will be a harvest of goodness coming back to you, often from unexpected directions, often at unexpected times. Do not let fear of the future make you forget my faithfulness in the past. Look back and remember the times you thought, "This is the end," and yet you made it through. Remember the crisis you were sure would break you, and yet here you are, reading these words, still breathing, still capable of feeling. There were days you thought you wouldn't survive, but you did. That was not an accident. That was my hand. If I have carried you through every valley so far, what makes you think I will abandon you now on the edge of a new chapter? Today, I surround you with my presence. Archangel Michael and the angels assigned to your life are standing guard. They are not far away, they are close, watching over the path ahead. You may not feel a physical touch, but your spirit can sense when something shifts. You may feel a calm that does not match your circumstances. You may feel a sudden courage where you expected only dread. That is my nearness. In those moments, whisper my name in your heart. Talk to me. You do not need fancy words. You do not need to impress me. Just be honest with me, and you will feel me leaning close. The 2 hours left are a reminder to treat your moments with intention. Time is precious. While you have it, use it to align yourself with what brings life, not with what drains you. Use it to step away from what constantly hurts your spirit. Use it to choose peace instead of chaos where it is in your power to choose. Use it to take one brave step toward the future you desire. Send that application, learn that skill, arrange that space, plan that change, seek that help, set that boundary. I will meet you in your movement. I bless your steps when your heart is turned toward me, and as you move through this day, remember, this message is not a random chain of words. It is a gentle embrace from heaven, wrapped in language you can understand. When you are tempted to say, "Nothing special ever happens for me," I want you to remember this moment and contradict that thought. Something special is happening right now, you are being reminded that you are seen, loved, and guided. You are being reminded that I, your God, am not distant, not indifferent, not silent. I am with you in the ordinary and in the extraordinary, in the quiet and in the storm. Your story is not over. There are chapters still unwritten, and I am not done surprising you. There will be days in the future when you look back at this very season and say, I didn't see it then, but God was rearranging everything for my good. You will smile at the memories of how worried you were and how faithfully I came through for you. You will look at blessings and people in your life and say, this is what I was being prepared for. So, my beloved child, breathe deeply. You do not have to run. You do not have to panic. You only have to be open. Let these words sink into you like gentle rain. Let them wash away the dust of doubt and the heaviness of fear. This is your moment of alignment, your inner yes to the good that is approaching. You are not alone in this. I am walking with you into every tomorrow. Carry this truth in your heart. I am for you, not against you. I am near you, not far. I am faithful, not fickle. And the good news that is coming is not an illusion, not an empty promise, but a reflection of my unwavering love for you. Hold on to me, and step forward with quiet confidence. Your life is not over. It is unfolding. And I, your God, am blessing you in ways seen and unseen. Today and in the days to come, I am touching your life in a quiet but powerful way. Archangel Michael is standing beside you in the unseen, and his presence around you is not a story, not a fantasy, but a symbol of my protection, my authority, and my love surrounding you. When you see the words, I order you to open it now. There are 2 hours left, do not tell anyone. This is only for you. A good news is coming. Open immediately. Don't try to skip, understand this. I am calling you into a moment of deep attention, a window of grace where your heart is unusually open to me. This 2 hours is not meant to frighten you. It is meant to wake you. It represents a sacred, urgent time where you set distractions aside and allow my voice to sink into the places where you've been hurt, confused, ignored, and overlooked. I am not trying to pressure you, I am inviting you. I am not threatening to abandon you, I am pulling you closer. You have cried in secret, and I have counted every tear. You have looked at your life and wondered, does anything ever really change for me? Today, I am answering that question inside your heart. You have felt like doors were closed in your face while others walked easily into blessings. You have watched people promise you things and then disappear. You have seen words of love turn into silence. You have trusted and then been betrayed. You have tried to remain kind while others took advantage of your kindness. I have seen all of it. None of it was hidden from me. The times you sat on your bed and stared at the ceiling, feeling too tired to even pray properly, I was there beside you, listening to your silence as if it were the loudest prayer. My child, this message is only for you because I am addressing the details of your story. Not a general story, not a vague situation, but your specific pain, your specific confusion, your specific fears. Many people may read words that claim to be messages, but my eye is on you right now. I know where you live. I know the atmosphere in your home. I know who talks to you with one face and talks about you with another. I know the battles in your family, the tension in your finances, the loneliness in your heart, and the questions in your soul. Archangel Michael stands as a sign that you are not fighting alone. You have felt like you are standing in a room surrounded by invisible enemies: jealousy, gossip, manipulation, fear, rejection. But I want you to know that you are also surrounded by my light. The darkness made you feel small, but my light is greater than any hidden motive, any negative word spoken against you, any attempt to block your destiny. I have been quietly pushing back what was designed to break you. You are still here not because you are lucky, but because I have been holding you. There are 2 hours left is my way of saying, do not postpone your healing again. Do not push away your own restoration one more time. Every time you feel my presence and ignore it, every time you feel me pulling your heart and you scroll past it, every time you sense my call and you tell yourself, later, you delay the comfort, the wisdom, and the direction I am trying to give you. Right now, I am asking you to pause and let this message enter deeply. You don't need to rush. You don't need to perform. Just be present with me. Do not tell anyone. It is not about fear, it is about sacred intimacy. There are some things I want to whisper to you that are not for everyone. People may not understand the tenderness, the depth, or the timing of what I am doing inside you. Some will mock what they cannot understand. Others will try to interrupt what I am planting in your heart. So there are promises, confirmations, and encouragements that I want you to hold quietly with me, like a secret letter pressed close to your chest. You don't owe everyone an explanation for the hope I am growing in you. You have felt that your value is measured by what you have or what you can give others. You have looked at yourself and sometimes seen not enough. Not enough money, not enough beauty, not enough success, not enough status, not enough power. But I never measured you like that. When I look at you, I see every time you chose kindness when you could have chosen revenge. I see every time you forgave when you could have hardened your heart. I see every time you still chose faith when everything shouted that your situation was hopeless. Those choices are treasures in my hands. The good news that is coming is not only about something external, it starts internally. Good news begins when the heaviness that sits on your chest begins to break. Good news begins when the voice inside you that says nothing will ever change starts to lose its power. Good news begins when you start believing that I really am for you, not against you. I am sending a shift in your inner atmosphere. Where there has been constant anxiety, I want to plant steady peace. Where there has been endless overthinking, I want to plant clear, simple trust. Where there has been self-blame, I want to plant gentle compassion toward yourself. You have been harder on yourself than I have ever been on you. You replay your mistakes like a movie in your mind. You judge yourself for the moments when you were weak, when you were fooled, when you gave too much, when you stayed too long. But I saw the heart behind those choices. I saw that you were trying to love, trying to be loyal, trying to be hopeful. I do not shame you for the ways you tried to love with the limited information you had. I am proud that you still have a soft heart after all you've been through. You think your story is delayed, but I have been preparing you. There were doors I did not open because they would have led you into more pain. There were connections I did not allow to last because they were not safe for your soul. There were opportunities that slipped through your fingers because behind them were chains that would have bound you tighter. You thought it was rejection, but many times it was my protection. You thought you had bad luck. In reality, I was blocking traps you could not see. Archangel Michael's presence around you symbolizes this. Certain chains on your life are breaking. The chains of believing you are second best. The chains of constantly comparing yourself to others. The chains of believing that what happened in your past is all you deserve. I am touching those places with my power. I am rewriting the story you tell yourself about who you are. I am reminding you that when I created you, I did not make a mistake. I did not create you as an extra. I did not place you on this earth as a shadow in the background of other people's lives. You are deeply known and intentionally placed. This good news coming to you includes more than you expect. It includes the quiet miracle of waking up one day and realizing, I don't feel as broken as I did before. It includes the surprise of suddenly understanding why old situations had to end. It includes the joy of seeing a new opportunity appear where there seemed to be no path at all. It includes the inner strength to finally step away from people and patterns that drain you, and to walk toward healthier, safer spaces for your soul. When you think of good news, you often think of money, recognition, or a big life-changing event. I am not against blessing you in visible ways, but I want you to understand that the greatest miracle I give is transformation inside you. Money can come and go. People can praise you today and forget you tomorrow. But the peace I give, the identity I affirm in you, the love that I pour into your spirit, these cannot be taken away by circumstances. The good news I am announcing over you is that your life will no longer be ruled by fear, shame, and constant waiting for disasters. You have been living in survival mode for a long time. Always waiting for the next problem. Always bracing for someone to hurt you again. Always watching over your shoulder, emotionally and mentally. I want to lift you out of that constant tension. I want to teach your heart how to rest in me. I want to show you that love does not always end in betrayal, that hope does not always end in disappointment, that trust does not always end in humiliation. I am sending people, moments, and opportunities that will gently prove to you that not everything ends in pain. Open immediately. Don't try to skip is my invitation not to run away from my comfort this time. Every time you numb your pain by distracting yourself, you postpone your healing. Every time you tell yourself that your emotions don't matter, you silence your own heart. But your heart matters to me. Your tears matter to me. Your story matters to me. So I am asking you to open to my presence, even if it feels strange, even if it feels vulnerable, even if you are scared that nothing will happen. Just open. I am already here. There are conversations happening about you that you don't know about. Plans that involve you are being formed in my wisdom. I am touching hearts in places you cannot see. I am positioning someone to speak favor over you. I am softening someone's attitude toward you. I am aligning timing so that what you need arrives not too early and not too late. Sometimes you think I am slow, but you do not see how much coordination love requires. To protect you, to bless you, and to keep you stable, I am working in layers, not just on the surface. The pain you went through in your family is not invisible to me. I know who misunderstood you. I know who took you for granted. I know who projected their own wounds onto you as if it was all your fault. I know who saw your kindness as weakness and tried to use it. I know the words that were thrown at you like arrows. I saw the way those words lodged in your heart and made you question your worth. Today, I am removing those arrows. I am taking those lies out of your identity. I am speaking a new name over you, loved, chosen, protected, guided, significant. You are not the problem you were told you are. Yes, you have made mistakes, every human has. Yes, you have moments you wish you could erase. But your entire being is not a mistake. Your sensitivity is not a defect. Your deep emotions are not a curse. Your intuition, your dreams, your sudden feelings that something is off, these have protected you more than once. When Archangel Michael surrounds you, it is also a picture of my way of honoring your sensitivity. You are wired to feel deeply, and in my presence, that becomes a strength, not a weakness. I am also speaking into your future relationships. Where you have been played with, I am sending people who are sincere. Where you have been lied to, I am sending people who are honest. Where you have been ignored, I am sending people who truly see you. I am not rushing this, I am preparing your heart so that you do not repeat old patterns. I am healing the part of you that attracted pain because it felt familiar. I am teaching you to recognize peace, respect, and consistency as the new normal. This is why I do not want you to share every detail of what I whisper to you. Some people will not understand your healing. Some will feel threatened by your growth. Some will prefer the version of you that was doubting, begging, and shrinking. But I am calling you into a new posture, standing, breathing fully, trusting quietly, knowing who you are in me. Let others think what they want. Your transformation is between us. The good news is that you no longer belong to the opinions that once kept you in chains. You have been asking me, when will my breakthrough come? I am answering you like this: your breakthrough begins the moment you truly believe that I am with you, here, now. Not as an idea, but as a living presence that holds your life. When your mind shifts from I am alone and forgotten to I am held and remembered, that is the first door breaking open. From that place, other doors can follow: job opportunities, financial relief, creative ideas, open hearts, reconciliations, new environments. But the first door is within. I am also touching your night hours. The times you lie awake and your thoughts run relentlessly, I am going to begin bringing a different atmosphere to your nights. I will send you gentle impressions, inner pictures of peace, and moments where you feel like you are being wrapped in warmth. Pay attention when this happens. That is not your imagination playing games with you, it is my comfort coming close. It is my way of telling you, even here, in your most vulnerable hours, I am with you. You may feel like you have to fight everything by yourself, but you do not. I have placed strength inside you. Yes, but I am also surrounding you with my help. Think of Archangel Michael's order not as a harsh command, but as a protective voice saying, "Don't walk away from your healing again. Don't shut your heart down again. Don't surrender to hopelessness again." The urgency is about love, not pressure. It is about how important your heart is to me. Good news is coming in ways that will surprise you. A message you didn't expect. A piece of information that changes everything. A small open door that leads to a bigger one. A conversation that comforts you more than you thought possible. A chance to move away from something toxic. A calm, steady idea about what to do next, where before there was only confusion. Do not dismiss small beginnings. Big changes often start with quiet, simple moments of clarity that I place in your heart. I know you sometimes think, maybe I am imagining everything, maybe none of this is real. Your doubts don't scare me. I am not angry at you for questioning. I understand where your doubts come from: years of disappointments, broken promises, spiritual confusion, and emotional exhaustion. I hold your doubts in my hands and still say, I love you. I will meet you even in the place of your uncertainty. I will show you, gently and repeatedly, that my care is not a trick, and my love is not a scam. You are not crazy for hoping that something better is possible for your life. Hope is not foolish. hope is a seed I planted in you. Even when you tried to give up, something in you kept reaching out for more peace, more love, more stability, more meaning. That something is your spirit responding to me. Today's message is confirmation that I have heard that longing. I am not ignoring it. I am not postponing you to the back of the line of humanity. I carry your name with tenderness. I am also watching over your steps in the physical world. I care where you go. I care where you stay. I care who you sit with, who you talk to, who you share your energy with. You do not need to be paranoid, but I am making you wiser. I will give you inner checks when someone's energy is not safe. I will give you a gentle unease when a place is not good for your spirit. I will give you a calm peace when something is truly from me. Trust these signals. They are part of how I guide you. The coming season of your life is not going to look exactly like your past. You may still face challenges. Life on earth is never completely free of problems, but you will not face them as the same version of yourself. You will have more inner stability, more discernment, more sense of being loved and backed by me. This will change the way you move, the way you decide, the way you speak, and the way you handle pressure. Where you used to collapse, you will stand. Where you used to panic, you will breathe and listen for my voice. I know you have specific worries about money, about your home, about your future. I am not ignoring any of that. I am opening opportunities in the right time. I will not always show you everything in advance, but I will give you enough light for your next step. When you need favor, I will put it in the hearts of those who have the power to help. When you need courage, I will strengthen your spirit. When you need wisdom, I will send clarity like a quiet but firm knowing inside you. Understand this, you are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be for the next part of your story to begin. What feels like delay is often deep preparation. I have been building muscles in you, emotional, mental, spiritual, that will carry the weight of greater blessings. If I had given you certain things earlier, you might have received them with shaky foundations. Now, slowly, I am making you stronger so that what I give you will not destroy you, but stabilize you. When I say a good news is coming, I am also talking about how I will reveal to you that you were never abandoned. You will see, in time, how certain pieces of your life fit together in ways that you never thought they would. You will look back and realize that some of your tears watered the very ground where new joy would grow. You will see that your lonely nights made you more compassionate, more understanding, more capable of loving others deeply. Nothing has been wasted. Do not underestimate what I am doing in you right now, even through this message. You may think you are just reading, but I am touching places that words alone cannot reach. I am soothing old wounds. I am lifting hidden shame. I am pulling away the heavy cloak of I am not enough that has been draped over your shoulders. I am wrapping you instead in the truth that you are my beloved, my creation, my child. I want you to breathe, right now, as if you are breathing me in. Inhale and imagine my peace entering. Exhale and imagine your fear leaving. You don't have to force this. Let it be simple. I am not complicated. My love is not complicated. It is deep, yes, but it is also gentle and kind. It meets you exactly where you are, not where you think you should be. This moment, today, December 4th, is marked in my heart as a turning point for you. Not because everything will magically change in one instant, but because you are allowing me to speak deeply to you. This is the day you allowed yourself to be seen again. This is the day you said yes to being comforted instead of only being strong. This is the day you allowed hope to re-enter, even if you only opened the door a little. Archangel Michael's words, I order you to open it now, echo my own loving insistence, do not close your heart to me. Do not let cynicism be your protection. Do not let disappointment become your identity. Let me be your shield. Let me be your foundation. Let me be the one who defines your value, not the people who did not know how to love you well. You are stepping into a new chapter, whether you feel it or not. As you walk from today into tomorrow, remember these words. You are seen, you are guided, you are not alone, you are not forgotten, you are not late, you are not disqualified. I am walking with you into every room, into every conversation, into every decision. When fear tells you, you are on your own, answer it with the truth, God is with me, and this story is not over. The countdown you feel is not about losing something. It is about awakening to something. The 2 hours is not my threat to you, it is my reminder that life is precious, your heart is precious, and your time is precious. Do not spend your inner world dwelling endlessly on those who hurt you. Do not spend all your thoughts rehearsing what went wrong. Begin to give your future permission to be different from your past. Begin to give love permission to find you again in a healthier, safer form. I bless your mind with clarity. I bless your heart with peace. I bless your home with protection. I bless your steps with guidance. I bless your relationships with truth and sincerity. I bless your finances with stability and new opportunities. I bless your nights with rest and your days with a sense of purpose. This message is only for you because it carries my fingerprints on the specific shape of your life. Others may not understand why these words touch you the way they do, but that is not their job. This is between you and me. Let it sink in. Reread it when you need to. Come back to it when you feel like you are slipping into old patterns of fear and hopelessness. Let it remind you, I am here. I have always been here. Do not try to skip the comfort I am giving you. Do not rush away from the love I am pouring into your soul. Sit with me for a little longer. Let the noise of the world fade for a moment. Nothing urgent outside is more important than the healing I am working inside you. You are loved more deeply than you can imagine. You are protected more strongly than you can see. You are guided more carefully than you realize.